Hi, I'm Diane. I am fascinated by the farm-to-table movement that's taking place right now, and I want to introduce you to farmers, farm stays, and creators right next door. Welcome to California Field Trip. Today, we are at Rancho Filoso in Santa Paula, that's just outside of Ventura, here on the Central Coast. We are here to meet a California farming pioneer named Lisa Tate. Lisa is a coffee farmer. Coffee originated in Ethiopia, and legend has it that a local goat herd noticed that his goats were extra frisky when they ate the berries from a specific tree. So he gathered up some of those berries, and from there coffee spread. Coffee made its way across the Red Sea to Yemen, where it was farmed extensively, and it became known as the wine of Araby. Coffee made it to India and South America, and it's part of the agriculture there today. And processed coffee has virtually spread worldwide. When processed coffee first came to the colonies of the United States, it was not a favored beverage. Tea was the beverage of choice, until that tea party in Boston. Today, Americans drink over 145 billion cups of coffee a year. That's a lot of Joe. And now we're off to meet Lisa up here in the coffee grove. This is Lisa Tate. She is the coffee farmer here at Rancho Filoso, and she is going to teach us everything we need to know about coffee today. Tell me how you got started in all of this.
We're a commercial farm. We grow citrus and avocados, and we're always trying to diversify. So we planted about 1.5 acres of coffee in 2016. It was a complete experiment. The first step was, can it grow here in California, where we're located in Santa Paula? The next step is, well, is it any good? And so I'm very proud of our coffee because when it was only 4 years old, and coffee is mature at 5 years old, we were scoring an 89.25 on what's kind of like a coffee rating scale. So coffee's a lot like wine. It's rated on a scale from 0 to 100, and about anything past an 80 is considered specialty coffee, but really 83 is where you're getting into like really good quality specialty coffees.
Obviously, you can tell I'm just fascinated by this tree. These not berries,
they're cherries. Yep,
These cherries
coffee cherries.
Just extraordinarily beautiful. Can you give us a little bit of the lowdown on what coffee actually is?
There's a long process. You have these cherries. In around August, they'll start to bloom. And you'll also see every bee in America here because the bees love coffee flowers. I joke that they're coming to get their caffeine fix.
Every part of it has caffeine?
Every part of the plant has caffeine because caffeine is the plant's natural pesticide. They'll harvest off a cherry. The cool thing is that inside each of these cherries is usually two seeds.
Oh, wow.
And they're very slimy and slippery.
They are really slimy and slippery.
Yeah, and they're covered with sugars. Coffee's really absorbent. That's why it's used, like if you spill something, you can use coffee. So it'll take in other aromas as well. What we want it to do is to take in everything that this plant has to offer, absorb all of its own flavors and sugars. That's how we're gonna get a better cup of coffee at the end of it all. Give it a little try and taste it out. It's very, very sweet. It tastes nothing like coffee.
It's a little, I don't want to say earthy because it's not earthy, but it is very much
a taste you're familiar with.
Yeah.
It's bell pepper.
Yes, yes.
So the skin tastes like bell pepper. I use it to make byproducts. I think I'm the only person doing it. So we have a drizzle, which is a syrup made out of this. And my favorite is to have it on charcuterie, but it's great in baking like scones or cookies or anything like that. And then we have a jelly as well. You could spread your caffeinated jelly on your toast in the morning, and it's great for people who aren't big coffee drinkers.
So I'm gonna be making some pulled pork later in this episode.
It's really good. Any meats would be really good with it.
Okay, nice.
Need to try that out.
Our pulled pork sandwiches that we are going to be making at the kitchen shortly. Thanks again, Lisa, so much.
So much
for
fun.
joining us. Yes, this was great. Hi guys, welcome to the kitchen. We are here at the home of Linda Brothers in Moore Park, California. We are going to be making a picnic style lunch today featuring products from California. we will be having a braised pulled pork sandwich from Harvest Gathering Farm. We have King's Hawaiian Sweet Rolls from down south. We have Rusty's Chips from Costa Mesa, and our friends at New Frontiers Market have made us some salads. We have a pineapple coleslaw, fruit salad, and a spring salad. I'm gonna get to work right away on our pulled pork. It's a little bit of a multi-step process, but well worth it. The pulled pork is a pork shoulder roast, and you will notice that this roast has a fat cap on it. It's really important for you to keep that fat cap up as you're roasting your meat. The fat will run down, keep your meat moist, make it nice and pull apart tender. The rub that is here in this jar is a coffee-based rub using coffee from California Coffee Collection, a mix of spices and some brown sugar. So I'm just gonna go for it. Get in here and get this going. You're gonna rub all sides of your meat. But the rub, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. But you're gonna get your rub all in here, all in the meat and all the places. It adds a lot of flavor. You should wrap it tightly in plastic wrap to keep that meat moist. And this is gonna go in the refrigerator for at least 8 hours. So your roast is going to be cooked off in a coffee braise. And a braise is just a little bit of a liquid to keep it nice and moist and tenderize it. The braise that I have made has coffee, water, brown sugar, mix of spices, and a whole cinnamon stick. It's really delicious. Okay. This is gonna cook in a slower oven, 350 degrees, for at least 3 hours. You wanna make sure you get your meat. Minimum temperature by USDA standards is 165 for pork. I like to get this meat up to 180. It helps it just really fall apart and makes it really easy to shred. This is gonna cook at a 350 degree oven for about 3 hours. Okay, our roast is done. We're gonna take it out and pull it apart. The most important thing after you roast is to let your meat rest for a little while. You should let it rest for at least 15 minutes. That will allow the juices to come back into the meat that have been cooking out and keep your roast nice and moist and tasty. We are gonna pull our pork now and get our sandwiches ready. I like to keep this crust that forms from your rub. A lot of folks call that the bark. I like to keep as much as that as possible in with the meat. It adds a really, really nice flavor. I've made a really, really nice barbecue sauce that features California Coffee Collective coffee. I'm gonna add some of the drizzle in from Lisa's coffee farm. It's gonna add a really nice flavor here. We are going to curate the perfect plate now. We are going to make your pulled pork sandwich with a little bit of a coffee barbecue sauce, the lovely drizzle from California Coffee Collective on our King's Hawaiian Sweet Rolls with a little bit of coleslaw on top. Get you some chips on your plate and some salads and you'll be ready for lunch. A little bit of our cascara drizzle. All right, and we're gonna get some coleslaw on here. For the salad, I have a coffee vinaigrette that is made with olive oil, coffee, and spices. Okay, and we're gonna get your chips on your plate. These are from Rusty's down in Costa Mesa. They've been making potato chips and tortilla chips for over 10 years here in California. Okay, we have your perfect picnic-style lunch featuring pulled pork sandwiches with a coffee rub, braised in a coffee braise from California Coffee Collective, served on King's Hawaiian Sweet Rolls with chips from Rusty's down in Costa Mesa. These are the chili lime tortilla chips. We have a fresh organic salad from New Frontiers Market. Also our coleslaw, which we've hidden, but it's a coleslaw made with pineapple, also from New Frontiers. It's also on your sandwich. And we have a fresh fruit salad. And for dessert, we have cookies from my cookie company, Santa Barbara Cookie Company. I've brought lemon cookies and classic chocolate chip.